Hello everyone, Neil from Merch Informer here. I just want to do a very quick video on how to resize hoodies because as you've all probably seen by now, we have access to sweatshirts and hoodies and the hoodie dimensions on the image are different. So I am certainly no Photoshop expert. I've seen a lot of different solutions out there. My buddy Josh actually put up a solution for Photoshop in one of the Merch by Amazon groups. I was using that for a while, but when it comes to, thousands of images, I needed something that was just a little bit faster because that one paused each time and I had to resize the image. And what I'm going to show you today is how you can take all of your images, get them resized, make sure they're not scrunched down, or it basically keeps the same ratio so everything looks good and you can upload it to a hoodie. So the very first step is you are going to need Photoshop. Now Photoshop is generally a paid tool, but as you can see here, I will show you. Just Google Photoshop, you click on Photoshop, and at the top here you will see free trial. It's free for 7 days, and this method is going to work with the free trial of Photoshop. So go ahead and download that. Now, once that is downloaded, you will need to add 2 folders to your desktop. Now, as you can see here, I have a Needs Resized and Resized folder. You can name them whatever you want, but essentially the first folder is going to be where you put all your images that are the typical dimensions for Merch by Amazon, and the second folder is just going to be empty because that's going to be where the images are saved to. So go ahead and fill up your first folder with some images. Now as you see here, I already have some. I have a Merch Informer logo, and then I have some of these shirts that you can actually no longer put up, and as you see, these were actually mistakes by a designer at the time. So we're going to use these for example purposes. I have 5 images in the first folder that needs resized. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to need a script that was developed by my friend Greg. What this script does is a script that's going to work with Photoshop and that will resize all of the images correctly so they're not squished or too drawn out. Everything's going to look great. So you can go ahead and click in the link in the description below if you're watching this on YouTube, or go ahead and just scroll up and download it from the Merch Informer website. So you're going to want to download that. It's going to be a zip file. So go ahead and put that on your desktop and unzip it with either a program called 7-Zip, or you can do it with a program called WinRAR. So once you extract that, you'll see this file right here called Hoodie Resize. This is a script. Now, if you really want to verify this, that this is clean code, which it is, you can right-click it, and you can open with Notepad. And once it's open with Notepad, you can just come in here, and this is all the code it is right here. You can see exactly what's in it. There's nothing bad in it. So now that we have everything ready to go, we have our 2 folders. One folder has the images that need to be resized. The resized folder has nothing in it. And we have our script here. You'll want to right-click on the script, open with, and select Photoshop. Now, if you don't see Photoshop here, you need to scroll down and click Choose Default Program, and then find Photoshop and select it. So let's go ahead. I'll select Photoshop. Let's see, Photoshop is starting here. Photoshop is opened, and the script is automatically going to run here. Now, let me just bring it to the other screen. It's going to ask you to select the folder with the PNG files that you actually want to resize to hoodies. So we're going to scroll down here. Needs resized. That is the folder, and then it's going to ask us where do we want to save those images. What folder do we want to save those resized images to? And my other one's called Resize, so just select that. And this is it. You just sit back and you wait. And what the script is going to do is going to change them all into the proper dimensions for hoodies. I'll just let it do its thing here, and then I will show you exactly how that looks. Alright, so that is it. As you can see, I am on a trial version of Photoshop. Just want to make sure that did work. Now we can close this down. Here's my 2 folders still. If we open up the Needs Resized, we can see that this is what the image looks like for a normal shirt. Now if we close these down and we go to Resized, it's not stretched, nothing's wrong with the image. They all look perfectly fine. And this was a mistake, the design itself, but as you can see, nothing is out of whack, and these would look perfect uploaded to a sweatshirt. You can literally just sit here fill up your original folder with 10,000 designs, if that's how many you have. Run this script and then just come back to your computer in an hour or so, and every single one will be resized for hoodies perfectly, absolutely free. There's nothing else you need to do. So that is going to be all for the video today. If you guys have any questions or comments, make sure to drop them in the comments section below. Like and subscribe this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks.